Yo, what's happening, my people? So it's your boy Chance Jolly, aka Smooth, back with another video. So tonight, man, we're talking about Invincible. And this right here is like it's a special episode, man. It's I guess you could say it's kind of like it's with season 1, but it's like a precursor, intro to one of our favorite characters and stuff. So, in season 1, we seen how Mark got his powers. We seen Omni-Man, and we seen a lot of cats and stuff, man, them going through their things. But somebody's story that we didn't get to see too much of is Atom Eve. And she is a very dope character. She is very powerful. She is one of the most powerful characters in the Invincible storyline. I wasn't planning on doing this video because I really didn't know that this episode was coming out. I seen that the trailers have dropped and stuff, and it's coming out at the end of the year. It's been so long since we've seen Invincible, man. Like, they have so much storyline to touch on. And how will they wrap that up, man? This show, because, man, if they going at this pace, what has it been, like 3 years since Invincible? At least 2. They can't go at this pace, man. And, like, I might be dead by the time they finish the storyline, dog. Like, for real. They got a lot of stuff they have to cover. But it is phenomenal. And Atom Eve, man, her storyline in the comic book is in her powers. Like, she is underwritten. But her power level is just so, it is so crazy. Like, I don't want to spoil it, but they got certain things, man, like, I'm going to spoil one thing. Like, she is so powerful that they avoided death. I think, like, her and Mark died, and she brought them back to life. That is how powerful that she is. She controls atoms and stuff on just a level that we have not seen and stuff, man. But this episode right here, man, is a little intro story. We see her mother, and we find out later on she was getting experimented on and stuff like that. And that is how she became to be. But her mother died in birth. She was adopted and stuff. She had a hard time, man, like feeling like an outcast, being very gifted in certain aspects, but like she's so gifted in like science that she really doesn't care about other things. And she just wants to like help people. She wants to be special. And we kind of see that in her later trajectory on the storyline as well and stuff, man. When she kind of like runs away and makes her tree house and stuff, and she's just like helping people. That has always been her goal. Like, she doesn't want world domination and all kind of stuff like that. Like, a lot of characters in these storylines, because Robert Kirkman, he has like a practical look at superheroing. And it's like, if you gave these people all the power in the world, what would they do? And a lot of people don't have pure intentions. Like, a lot of people have villainous things that they do with all their powers. And so she's one of the pure characters that actually wants to do good. But in this one right here, man, we see her coming into her own with her powers, man. Like, even in this, I think, like, she's just learning to use her powers. But she is, like, super amped up from what we've seen in the previous series. And this is, like, her pre-days. So, man, if they really write her as they should. Even, man, when you look at it, even from the comic books, man, when they have, like, the Viltrumite wars and stuff like that, man, she should be able to go against anybody. Like, they got the homeboy, like, they got some powerful characters coming, dog. Like, I can't say all the names and stuff, because I don't know the name, but they got the one with, like, a tiger head and stuff, and they got, like, some crazy worm-looking, dude. They got some superpower people, man. They got a Viltrumite that make Omni-Man look like Blank Man. Like, he is dog. So I want to see whenever they really pump everybody up. And Mark, the whole first season, he really he had a good story, but like as far as like his powers, he pretty much sucked. But he gets colder later on too, man. I want to see that. But she had a good storyline, man, in this little episode. And just her fighting and stuff, how she was adapting in her fighting and just her powers, how she was using it. That was incredible. And people were looking for her like the whole time and stuff, man. Like, they thought she died at birth, but that was the scientist that helped kind of hide her until her powers really blossomed. And they kind of caught up with her, but you see why they kind of left her alone, because like she's like so powerful. She's like almost like on the Professor X type level. She's like, y'all gonna forget about me. And they forgot about her. So she's that powerful, man. She's a character that is not to be played with. But man, I'm so happy to see this, man. Just a little bit of Invincible. It's been so many years since we've been able to see this, and Invincible deserves like a movie. It deserves more episodes, man. It deserves a lot of stuff, because I watched the first season and like I was like anybody else. Like, this was new to me. I didn't really know too much about it, but like I don't remember how I got the whole storyline. I think I read, like, I might have read about almost all of them. I read a lot. I read a lot of Invincible. Like, hundreds. Like, they got like, what, 100-something issues, man. I read 100-something issues. And then I watched a lot of comics explained. Check out his page, man. You probably already seen his page, man. He got millions of followers on YouTube and stuff. But like, check out Comics Explained and look up his Invincible storylines, and he explains a lot of stuff in detail, so you get a lot of knowledge from him. So I got to see the whole Ventromite War. I got to see them go into other realms. I got to see them die, come back to life. Like, Mark is one of the best comic book runs ever. Like Spawn, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Fantastic Four, Captain America, you name them. There aren't too many that have a better storyline than Invincible. Maybe none. Because the things that they do with it, like, crazy. But it is too much to explain. It's a lot that I don't remember, because it's been 3 years that I've researched this. And just now, like, I wasn't going to do this video, but then I remembered, damn, I did the whole first season of Invincible. So this is a show that I talk about. And since this is a new episode, let me talk about it. So, if you're an Invincible fan, if you have not seen this yet, man, check this out. If you just getting on it or whatever, like, check this out, man. Research it. I don't think it's gonna, at first, like some things, I'd be like, man, I don't really want to look into it too much. It's gonna spoil it for me. But like, I knew a lot of Spider-Man. I knew X-Men and stuff before I seen that. I forgot who else. Oh, Walking Dead. Walking Dead, I wasn't privy to. And then I read all the books. And then watched the show. And it's like, oh, this happened in the books. This happened. It's a nice way to reflect and just see the way that they change things up. Like, you just know a little bit more. So it's not going to spoil the storyline if you research Invincible and see the comic books. So I would definitely suggest, man, if you got 20 minutes a day in your free time, like, to watch one of the Comics Explained videos and just get like a little piece, it will make the storyline so much better. But I might have to go back and watch those videos, man, just to be brought up to speed whenever the season drops at the end of the year. But this episode right here was incredible, man. I didn't want to do this video, and now I've been ranting forever. But anyways, man, like, comment, subscribe, go be the greatest and most hated, man. I'll let you boy. What are y'all thoughts on Invincible, man? You love it? You hate it? You know about the storyline? Are you going to look it up now? Let me know in the comment section. Peace.